Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I could not find words to express how privileged Priya and I are to have you all here on this very special, joyous occasion. We are here today to witness our son Inesh's Mridangam recital. It is just the beginning of a long journey, and your love, prayers, and friendship is what Inesh will need to continue with his idealistic ambition. Yes, it is Inesh's day, but today is also a celebration of Guru Shishya Parampara, which refers to the uninterrupted succession of gurus. Derived from Sanskrit, Guru means teacher, Shishya means student, and Parampara means uninterrupted series, continuation, or succession. It is a representation of lineage, a unique tradition in the world in which a guru passes on her acquired knowledge to a chosen Shishya. Without the contributions of Inesh's guru, Dr. Rohan Krishnamurthy, and many other eminent teachers who have helped Inesh along the way, Inesh would not have made it here today. Acclaimed a musical ambassador and pride of India by the Times of India, Indian-American percussionist, composer, and educator Rohan Krishnamurthy received his initial training from Sri Damodaran Srinivasan in his hometown of Kalamazoo, Michigan. He then received his advanced training from legendary maestro Guruvadur Durai in Chennai over a decade. Durai sir was a student of the legendary Palani Subramanya Pillai, who is revered as the 20th century Mridangam trendsetter who presented a style that has the wonderful use of gumki and an inimitable sense of anticipation. Rohan is an amazing teacher, an extremely patient person, has the ability to inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love for learning. His teaching techniques and persona of guiding Inesh but giving the reins to him was just the perfect match for Inesh. At the center of today's presentation is our beloved son, 16-year-old Inesh. Priya and I stand up here as very proud parents in celebrating his triumph of dedication and countless hours of hard work to achieve a magnificent goal that he set for himself. We can believe that he has grown into this young and graceful musician. Inesh is a tremendously dedicated and ambitious person who sets his own goals and has his own pace and way of getting to the finish line. Yes, it is at times very frustrating to me to watch him and his sister execute their plans, but I have to say that I have learned a lot from watching them. Inesh's music has taken him to many places and has brought him many accolades, recently being recognized as an Indian Raga Fellow. He began his initial training at the age of 5 under the guidance of Sri Mali Santarakrishnan. Thank you very much, Sir Mali, for taking him in and teaching him the foundations of playing and building his interest in this art form. Inesh joined the Rohan Rhythm Studio when he was 10 to pursue his advanced training, where he developed creativeness and improvising as his strengths. Priya and I also want to thank many of the local music teachers who are present here today for all their encouragement, taking a keen interest in Inesh, inviting him to their schools of music and giving him the opportunity to grow. Inesh is also an accomplished pianist and has composed several pieces, one of which will be presented today. Outside of music, Inesh is a typical teenager who loves to hang out with friends, get into trouble, play video games, and is a nationally recognized rower. Most of you all know Inesh as a quiet kid with very little to say. I think he actually knows only 2 sentences. I don't know, or he always says, don't worry, everything will be all right. But he also can be caught telling jokes, singing and dancing, especially around the boathouse. As parents, I believe that we can take credit only for recognizing Inesh's talent at a very early stage and supporting him. We wrestled with many questions, but I can now say that this is one of the greatest gifts we have given him. This is an artistic discipline that carries all the important elements necessary to live life to its full glory. Lastly, on this day, Priya and I would like to remember a dear friend of ours, Devana, a fabulous person who has always been there for Ashwini and Inesh. Dearly missed every day, but especially missed on a day like today. Always there to help us, and what was unique about him was that he never asked what he was signing up to help. Priya and Devana generally communicated through text, and generally Priya basically texted him and said, Devana, I need help. He promptly responded, and he would say, I will be there. What time is it? And where is it? Rest in peace, Devana, and I sincerely believe that he did not know the difference between his own children and another person's child. We would like to thank World of Wellesley for making it possible for us to host this event at the Wellesley High School. With the grace of God and Inesh's gurus, let us now begin this evening's presentation. Welcome, thanks for being here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now, I would like to invite our daughter Ashwini to be the MC for this evening.